This is DAHBOO77. This is a heads up for all my Canadian brothers and sisters and anyone else out there that's looking to travel into Canada. You may want to check and see where your states, where your countries stand on this whole thing with traveling and where they stand with these immunity passports. This is big time because they keep bringing this up in Canada, talking about enforcement and pitching this around. Well, here, the Health Minister of Ontario in Canada has stoked more controversy by suggesting that the people that do not take the vaccine will face restrictions on where they can travel to and where they can spend time. Now, she says that's their choice. It's not going to be a mandatory campaign. And that's the good news that everyone's seeing on the surface. But on the flip side, on the other side of the coin, there is the negative. They say that it will be voluntary, but adding that there are some restrictions that may be placed on people that do not have vaccines for travel purposes. They won't be able to go to theaters or other places. They say that proof of vaccination will be essential for people to have. I pray for all my Canadians out there that need the help and everyone else around the world that needs it. We need it here in America as well. But this is what's happening. As they're rolling this stuff out, and immunity passports, they say, is going to be the proof of this. We call it an immunity passport, a vaccination card, all this. I'm going to leave a link here so you guys can listen to what she says. Make sure to follow me over here on DLive, going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. The gloves come off, censorship free. Make sure to join us. Much love. This is DAHBOO77.
Shalom, Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Bashim Rakadash. Salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups, the ones alike teacher and percent true. Shalom, Barakatham to them. And double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups, the ones alike teacher and percent true. Shalom, Barakatham to them. And foremost, before anything, give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Bashim Rakadash. Now, I was relating to a DAHBOO7, relating to a Canadian health minister suggesting that, relating to immunity passports or V cards. I'm going to go to, go to Revelations 13, 15 through 18. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom: let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. That's the times we're coming into precursively, slowly but surely. This is 2nd Ezra 15, 14 through 19. Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able to. The immunity card. You're going to need a certification. You're going to need some verification that you've been certain things, you went through certain things, so you got clearance to go from to and fro, place to place, city to city, even state to state, even country to country. And without that, you're not going to be able to go to and fro. That's pretty much relating to forms of martial law, pretty much curfews, the lockdowns, and all these things that come with it. So number 17, 2 Ezra 15 and 17 is becoming very obvious. 18. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, and for great tribulation. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, which means lack of control, fierce despisers of those that are good. It relates to the relating to this truth and knowledge when they're standing for that. So these are the ones. These relates to the characteristics of some of the people that's going to be of the world. They're going to certain kind of traits they're going to show relating to in the latter times and perilous times specifically, and especially against the ones who are standing relating to this truth and knowledge. But overall, how they're going to be in the latter times relating to their behaviors, attitudes, and dispositions relating to, especially towards one another. I'm going to read that again. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than the lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of those sort are they which creep into houses and led captive silly women laden with sins, and led away with different lust, even learned and never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Now, Jannies and Jambries, that relates to forms of sorcerers and that use black magic. Withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth, men of corrupt minds and reprobate concerning the faith. Number 9. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, and theirs also was, as theirs also was. And this relates pretty much to how the people, like I said, relating to the characteristic traits, how people are going to be in the latter times, man. Especially because we coming into number 1 is the main one. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. That's where we're entering perilous times, man. We're reading the precursors of it. That being said, I hope it helped. Give all praise to Yahweh Bashem, Yahshua Bashem, Rakadash, Shalom.